If you were around in the early days of cell phones, you'll remember the iconic designs of the Motorola Razor, the Sidekick, Pebble, LG Chocolate, and stranger designs like the Samsung X830 or the Motorola V70. There seemed to be an endless amount of unique phones to choose from, each with their own unique operating system. But today, that's all gone away. Almost every smartphone is a slab of glass with a large touchscreen without any uniqueness or personality. So what happened? Well, in short, the iPhone happened. It solved all the problems of prior mobile phones and added irresistible features that forced the industry to copy it. You see, the charm and uniqueness of phones in the early 2000s was a double-edged sword, as they often suffered from user experience issues like slow navigation, lack of third-party apps, a poor user interface, lack of software upgrades, and unoptimized technology. With the arrival of iPhone, Apple provided the industry with a blueprint of how a mobile phone should work and how it should look. Instead of offering a variety of models and designs, Apple simply made one version of iPhone, with one operating system and one button. This was a controversial approach at the time, with some arguing that the iPhone was too expensive, looked too much like a toy, and would need a physical keyboard to be taken seriously. But customers thought differently, and once phone manufacturers noticed the iPhone's success, they had no choice but to compete. It became clear that customers were demanding phones with an app ecosystem, large touch displays, and an easy-to-use interface. To deliver these features, Google made an operating system called Android and gave it to hardware manufacturers like HTC, Samsung, and Motorola. This way, apps could be developed for one operating system instead of dozens, and the user experience would remain more consistent across devices than in the past. But as these products developed, their conveniences came at the cost of uniqueness. There are still differences between smartphones today, especially considering foldables, but many people can't help but feel nostalgia for a time when some phones would slide, others would flip, a few would rotate, and some were indestructible. This is Greg with Apple Explained, and if you want to learn how I make videos like these, let me know by clicking the link in the comments.